What's going on there, YouTube? A little short unboxing video here. You see here we've got an RC4 drive box. They're constantly dropping new products. I've been trying out things. I never really talked about it much. I got one of their little toolboxes here. I wasn't real happy with the finish. It's kind of a, well, not a good finish on it. The little tray, the handle, not great, but it wasn't super expensive. The little latches kind of work, but I've got high hopes for here. What we've got in this box. I can't get that little thing latched. So let's get this thing opened up here. I've already taken a peek. You probably already know. Now I can't get it out. We've got the new hydraulic jack, the metal hydraulic jack. This is a must-have for scale garage. It's just, I was worried about the size. It is a little bit bigger than I was thinking. What do we got here? Oh, we got a big RC4 drive sticker. That's nice. Another sheet of RC4 drive stickers. Newer, updated stickers. These are real nice quality. Got a receipt and a packing. So, I've been wanting to see this. It's been out for about a week now. I did buy this directly from RC4 Drive's website, and I paid for a little bit faster shipping, and it did get here nice and quick. What do we got here? So, I have a little warning label hanging on it. Let me zoom you in, make sure you can see what's going on here. Alright, so the handle is not attached. We've got a little warning label saying do not raise the jack past the silver limit line. Okay. I'm guessing it'll break. It kind of rolls. The caster wheels on the back are the same ones that are on the cart here, and it doesn't roll worth a crap, but just because it doesn't have any weight, really. Cut this thing off of here. We read their warning, so shall continue. Let's see what the box says. Jack is fully functional, true to scale, cast in durable steel, features realistic hydraulic height adjustment, just like the real thing. So, let's see. Okay, it's got a set screw here. What size is that? Tiny, tiny little set screw. So we'll put the handle in and tighten her up. I just saw this. I get the emails from RC4 Drive showing new product releases, and I thought that is something I really got to have since I've got the shop thing going on here. So you can get the tires facing the right way. It actually rolls pretty good. Let's see. I'll bring over a hot rod here. See if it'll actually just barely fits under it. Oh. So, there's no instructions, so I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Let's try it without anything on it first. Not seeing anything. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have it far enough down in there. I'll make sure I've got it all the way down. Nope, still won't go. You've got an actual shaft in there, just like your real one. I guess we'll let it go up and down. I can't get this to line up. What is the deal here? Ah. Okay, so there is a trick to this. So it basically has a Phillips head pattern in that little shaft, and it has to line up with your handle, which it's just loose in here, so that's kind of going to be tricky. Well, if we just hang it straight up and down. I had it in there for a second, I shouldn't have pulled it back up. There we go. Alright, so now I've got it in there. I'm going to tighten up the set screw a little bit. And that just sits in that groove that was on the handle and allows it to come out. Now I don't see... Okay, there's the silver line. Not really sure if I'm doing this right. That's not too tight. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking. So, that must be as high as it goes. So you got a silver line right here that I guess it says, I guess that's what we're not supposed to go past. And then you turn your handle and it goes back down. Let's get you a close-up look here at this underneath. Alright, so you can see this actually got a small hydraulic cylinder. All the pieces are metal, except for the wheels and the pad for the jack. It's actually really cool for the size. I wish it was just a little smaller, but for what it does, I can't see it being able to be any smaller. The thing is just it's just tiny. So that's probably about as high as we'll jack it, because past that it starts acting funny. So let's give it a shot here on this rat rod. See how it does. Let it back down. Slide it under. We turn our handle to the right. Up, up, and away. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, I like this. This is much better. It's the same kind of metal as the old chubby jack stands. It's that real nice, solid feel. The finish on it is excellent. Very nicely done. That guy looks pretty good. And then you just turn the handle back to the left, lets it down, and roll it on out. I wish I had a jack that nice for my real car. Yeah. We'll get some other cars over here and see if we can jack them up. Alright, so I got my Hilux out. My old Trail Finder 2. Make sure we're turned to the right. Put it under the pumpkin on the axle. And... Oop. Oop. I didn't have the handle turned all the way. It's a little finicky. You kind of got to hold it down just because the weight of the scale. It's not, you know, heavy as a real car. There we go. Works pretty good. I think I call this a deal. This was about, oh, what did I pay? $40-something. I think it was less than 50 shipped, and I paid like $7 and some change for shipping. And I think it's a great addition here to my scale shop. It's been lacking something like that. I've got my 2-post lift, and I've got all the jack stands and stuff. Having a functional lift, that's going to make for some really cool pictures. So you might see it pop up on Instagram here. I did have one little other thing I bought that I wanted to show you. I got this little lamp on eBay. It was listed in the crawler section under scale. I just searched scale garage and RC categories, and it was like $8 shipped. And it's adjustable. It bends, it moves. I think it's a book lamp, and it actually works. It's got a little battery made into it. So that's kind of cool too. I figured that would look good up here on the bench. I doubt I'll use the actual lamp much, but just a neat little addition. Might have to paint it. It does look a little cheap, the plasticky blue. Might mess around with that sometime. But yeah, I like the jack. I think that's a pretty good accessory. It's robust, it works, and it looks very scale. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. I know it's not anything big. I know a lot of folks are getting anxious for me to get back to building. I've just been kind of taking a small break. I've got some stuff to take care of in real life. It's part of being an adult. So, yay. But it's all still here, and I haven't gotten rid of anything, and I'm not planning on it. We'll get back to building RCs. I've got a video in the works. I've just got to find some paint, special kind of paint, and hopefully I can get that this weekend, and we can move a little bit further forward on the number 3 rat rod back there. Number 2 is done. Calling it complete. There should be a feature on it on a website here pretty soon, in the next month or two. And still got all my touring car mess over here to figure out what I'm going to do with, so lots and lots of fun. I did clean the house. I finally got my slash in the shop here. Might do some videos with that. I did a couple mods to it. Still haven't driven it very much, but just something different. You know, I'm not just set on the scale hot rods or the scale rock crawlers. A little bit of everything. Anything RC is pretty fun. Every now and then you get the urge to try something different. So, but the scale garage is the staple, and stuff like this really sets it off. So, big shout out to RC4wd for always trying to improve, always trying to come out with new stuff, and keeping the hobby ever evolving for us. And appreciate you guys watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.